Holy solar flux at 164. Yep, the sun has been super duper active and waking up-y over the last week or two, or technically the last 13 months. Here we see there are 5 sunspots on the sun right now, and this complex right here, which will be Earth-facing in about 50 hours, has been freaking out. And everybody handles life in their own different ways. Okay, so yeah, solar strong, update, flare, words mixed up. If you round up, it was an X-flare. On April 21st, as today, Earth orbiting satellites detected a strong M9.6 class solar flare. If you round up, that bitch was an X. And hey, that is okay. And you got giant storms that are rolling in to the US of A right now. We got blizzard warnings, severe wind warnings, severe critical fire warnings, and then that day in the man, letting us go know with the graphic, you got severe weather pumping Friday and Saturday. It'll be 22nd, 23rd. We've been watching this date for a while. Friday and Saturday. Yep, we're talking all the way up into Bismarck, RIP, down into Las Cruces, possibly. We're talking about, like, you know, Amarillo, this Stowe part of Texas, and up through Oklahoma and Kansas and Nebraska and Iowa. So yeah, you got, and then these states, you know your geography. And each day we get a little more on the brinkier with World War III because Russia continues to invade the Ukraine, and Russia has now lost 25% of its attacking army and vehicles and airplanes and ships. And so they've only been doing it for like 54 days. Same logic. After 150 more days of this shit, they would be out of an army. I don't know. The invasion seemed like a really bad idea to me. But all the countries, including our own United States of America, continue to arm them and arm Ukraine, the nation that is defending its own sovereignty. And so that has definitely created the weirdest, tensest times in my long reign of Asteroid Fight Club and as your planetary defense commander. And Ozint Technical pointing out that recently an interview was released of Putin, and there seemed to be some very interesting elements. His posture seems off, and he is gripping the table with his right hand for the entire meeting, for the entire interview. He definitely seems tense the Thursday before his Orthodox Russian Easter. So I'm hoping for a miracle of peace. Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace. For this Sunday, or Sunday, I'll take it any day we can get it, and that a peace truce is worked out with Russia and Ukraine, and technically the whole world. But I am a super diehard optimist, and it is a crazy world. Sometimes I say crazy shit, and it is my 8-year anniversary as your planetary defense commander on April 23rd. I think some of the X-Men sweet women should swoop in, take me out to celebrate. Oh, and hey, if y'all want to send me something cool in the mail or make a contribution to this month's fundraiser or even a 8-year bonus, I've only got $364 left to raise for the month. You know how to make a donation. Thank you to Asteroid Fight Club, Gretchen, Megan, Mary, Michelle, and all you super people out there. You guys are awesome. What a wild ride it's been. And hey, I was just talking about this to Apollo at lunch today. We had Chick-fil-A. Bloomberg opinion, the history of nuclear deterrence is that each generation has to come up with its own doctrine. As I've mentioned before, my dad was in the Air Force, and my stepdad was in the Air Force, and my stepdad was an intercontinental ballistic missile silo commander. And what my other dad did was top secret. Asterisk. All right, so I don't know. So yeah, I was like trained to be y'all's planetary defense commander. And what this is saying is true, is that the history of nuclear deterrence is that each generation has to come up with its own doctrine to not kill each other. A reason of like, hey, yeah, here's a good idea why you keep the risk game of nations over. and you avoid World War III at all costs, and you just work it out and stay cool, because Earth is a family. There are 1 billion families on Earth, man. And everybody should be cool and stay cool, and those of us that have survived Jupiter and Saturn going past Pluto, there are better days ahead. And heck, even today, Elon Musk, I guess, is feeling a bit more optimistic. Yeah, believe in the future and, believe in God. God is great. I mean, you can do whatever you want to. This is America. We have freedom of religion and the separation of religion and state. Anyway, there's asterisks over everything. We all know that, though. Anyway, so everybody's been talking about airplanes lately. I have been mainly staying in my foxhole for like 2 years during the pandemic. And so now everybody's arguing, and it just seems like there's a bunch of road rage happening on airplanes. And so I make a choice, although I don't really have enough money to fly anywhere if I was. But I haven't been flying, but I'm saying it just seems really every flight, your plane could crash. That's always dangerous. Or, yeah, airplanes are like giant germ tubes. Almost every time I got an airplane, I got sick like 3 days later. That's just a common fact. And I don't want the flu. Some people may be like, yeah, I'd love to have the flu. Anyway. And so a lot of people get extra agitated on airplanes these days and act up. And so some dude kept like trying to fuck with Mike Tyson on an airplane. And there's video of it if you go watch it. And so at the end of being harassed, Mike Tyson punched the dude a bunch in the airplane. See, this was the guy while he's harassing Mike Tyson and have his buddy videotape it. You can see the side of his head. Here's his fanny face after Mike Tyson beat the crap out of him. As Mike Tyson has said, social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. And so everybody just stay cool. Like, we're all kind of super stressed out, tense. The last 2 or 3 years have been absolutely insane. Like we were in some Marvel DC movie that we all lived through together, but we made it. And so I'm still super duper optimistic. And for the next 72 hours, I'm going to celebrate the fact that I think I've done a pretty good job as y'all's planetary defense commander. Yeah, it's going to be crazy into spring and one crazy summer. Marin, she's cute. Solar eclipse in Taurus coming up on April 30th. Yeah, there's an eclipse coming up, dude. And eclipses are weird and intense. She says, frankly, I think the markets, meaning like stock markets, and it's a Bitcoin chart, that, like I've said, I wouldn't get into Bitcoin until spring of 2023. Crypto, at this point, if you missed the earlier runs. Anyway, but yeah, it's going to be a crazy eclipse season. So stay cool. Stay as cool as you can. Just like I said, yeah, so play defense and stay cool, y'all, because eclipse season is always wild. And it's going to be happening in Taurus on the 30th, and then May 15th. That'll be in Scorpio. And so the May 15th is a blood moon, also full total. So that is a full red on the middle of May is when it's like, woo, baby. Watch out. Play defense. This is a picture of the Queen in 1928 when she was 3 years old. And look at these pictures of the Queen throughout her life. It's a crazy wild world. But we've lived through a lot, and I don't know, it's time for the cool people to rise through the cream of the crop, because, the trolley dickhead age is over. It seems, we aren't 100% through it. I'm just saying, we'll get to cooler places. We will get to the roaring 20s. All right, everybody stay cool. And yeah, the really stormy USA middle part is coming. It starts kind of tonight. It goes all through tomorrow, and then it goes all through Saturday. And, the earthquakes and the volcanoes have been kind of getting a little more upticky. And plus, I still want to go to the ocean. So if you guys want to make a contribution, it would be greatly appreciated. But definitely take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your pets first. Yeah, I want to go to the ocean. But so I will be in celebration mode, but I will still be making videos, probably. And I might even go live, y'all. Crazy. Okay, stay cool. God bless everyone. Thank you all for being so great and so kind, and for even listening or paying any attention. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Stay cool. Better days are ahead. God bless everyone. And happy Easter week, y'all. Jesus Christ said, and the peacemakers would be the children of God. That is one of big sayings that he said that always stick with me. Woo.